yes. Thank you. You did a great job. Seriously.
Thanks for. Let's just check a security policy for destination net. So security policy will always be there if you are going to create a net. So this is your interview question. If you are appearing for any, what would be the security policy? Is it also it is like necessary to create a security policy while creating net? Is it not enough to create net only? Is it mandatory to have a security policy along with net? So answer is yes, we always have to create a security policy. But there is an exception when we talk about Uternet. There is an exception because we in same subnet, if you are going to same subnet, there is no need of security policy. I'm talking about Uternet, which we haven't discussed yet. So for destination net and source net, we always need to have a security policy. Same subnet, for same subnet, suppose your LAN subnet is same and you are going to DMG using Uternet, so it is not required because you both have same subnet. Your DMG have some same subnet as your LAN has. So we'll discuss it later, and then just for now we can just understand you'll have to have a security policy for source and destination net. Sorry for my voice today.
No. Okay, no problem.
So this is something we can understand this way. DMG. So destination net, something is coming from internet, right? And going to DMG by the firewall. So we now have every information. This information will be provided for you while creating security policy and net. You will have only these information up visible in this picture.
Okay.
So you will have to use this information and create a policy. Either it is net and security policy both. So how will you create pre-netting? What is pre-netting? This is before. Let me just open pen. It will highlight. It is same like source almost, but we need to consider source as a destination and destination as it will be like this. Something is coming from internet, then it is destination, and something is coming from LAN network as source, and everything will remain same.
So pre-net, okay, pre-net.
Pre-net is something which before hitting the internal interface of firewall. This interface.
Okay, so that's the pre-net. So where is the traffic now? What direction is it going from?
This information is being used. This only
destination.
This information.
Okay. So pre-net will be you going from there to there. Pre-net's address is that one. Okay. Any? Okay. Yes.
So let me tell you.
Yes. I got it.
Untrust any source address could be any because it is coming from internet, and the destination address will be this.
That one. Yes. Okay.
And the actual destination which will come in destination translation. So actual address is this. So this is coming to because it is known. If in source, if you remember, the destination was not known, and here the destination was not known, but source is coming from internet. That is why source will never. I mean, you can understand this way. A source is known to source netting. Destination is not known to destination netting. So destination will this in destination netting because source is coming from internet. So this is known, but this is not known. This is coming from internet.
So why do you have destination zone is untrust? We know it's going to go to the firewall, right? That's
destination zone is untrust just because it is not known right now. This is the destination right now. This is untrust for this this IP.
Okay.
So source zone is also untrust. You can see, right? It is not known, and again it is going to untrust in netting only. We will understand in security policy, and untrust just because this is also not trusting. This is public IP. This is public IP. It is not coming as a trust for now. After creating security policy, it will be trusting by the LAN network, by the your office network. But right now it is untrust.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Right. It will be trusted.
In English, you're saying anything coming from public with any IP address, doesn't matter. Let it go to that interface on the firewall, which is the 100.22, right? Anything that is coming.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
from
Coming
the
from
trust.
internet will hit this
I see.
in
Okay,
netting.
got it.
And the
Nothing.
most common thing you will see in destination net, you will always see untrust as a source zone and destination zone. In
Okay.
while configuring destination net, it will be untrust. So how will you
Okay.
identify which net you need to configure? You will get to know very easily. Like if you want to configure something from source, you will use source net. If you want to configure something from destination as a source, you will configure destination net.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It will be common for destination net. The source destination zone will common in net policy.
Okay. So why there is a policy, not policy security? There are two different types of policies.
Which
And
what
when,
are you talking?
like, when you do on the first yellow box, you have policies to not, and then
Yes,
policies to
yes, yes, yes.
security.
Let's talk about security policy. So we are
Mm.
good, right? First part, we are good. So
Yes.
destination translation, we need to have this information because we are
Okay.
creating net policy. This will coordinate, this will
Oh, okay.
correlate this to the security policy.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's understand security policy. So this will remain untrust because we know this is untrust and untrust. So this will remain untrust. Got it? Untrust any.
Mm-hmm.
Untrust
Mm-hmm.
any. Still not known for security policy. Security policy is something which will allow your untrust traffic, but there should be a security policy. Untrust, we know something is coming from internet, so it will remain untrust,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
then DMG, where it is going? DMG. So this is DMG zone, and that there is a IP address. Destination address will be here. This address 22, and then translation address will nothing will remain. Nothing will be changing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pre-nut address. Okay, okay. But in the policy NAT, the NAT policy, you already know the destination address. Like you put that in the policy, right? So anything
Yes, yes.
coming from the internet, it will go through that NAT, that into that IP address on the firewall, the 100.22, and the destination will be the internal IP address, which is the 6.2.
Yes,
16.2,
16.
16.2. Okay. But for security, you're saying anything will, I don't understand the security
So
policy.
security policy is coming from internet only. We know that it is coming
Mhm.
from internet only. So
So it's untrust.
source is
Mhm.
untrust, or address
Okay.
is any. Address is also not known to our LAN
Okay.
network or your firewall. So your
Okay.
firewall knows this IP, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nothing else,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is untrust for source. Destination will be this. So where
Okay.
you need to forward the traffic from DMG. So DMG already known, right? In netting, we have already decided everything, declare everything. Now
Mm-hmm.
where you need to forward the pre-net address, your destination. So pre-net address, what is pre-net address? Before netting, what was the address? So this was the address before netting, right?
Oh,
This is
okay.
pre-net. I told you, right? This is pre-net complete.
Okay. Yeah, the
So once,
pre-nut address.
so
Okay.
so DMG,
Mm-hmm.
where it is actually sending 192, 198, 51, 100.22. This is something which will
Mm-hmm.
be a destination. So when something is going to this
Mm-hmm.
directly.
Okay. So is the security to is the opposite way, like you're going from the DMZ now to the untrust, or does it go
Yes,
together?
yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
DMG
okay.
to untrust. So the security policy is for like for that only.
Oh, oh, I thought they were
So
like they have to go together, the NAT and security coming from the untrust to the DMZ. But the NAT is coming from untrust to DMZ. Security policy is going from DMZ to untrust.
no, that is not like that.
Mm.
It is for allowing the policy. It is not allowing the traffic. This is
Mm.
for netting. This is for allowing or denying the traffic. If you want to deny, you can deny
Oh,
it here.
oh,
Something you
but
don't want to allow, if
mm.
something you want to deny, so you want to deny any other destination except this. So this destination is allowed. You can see
Okay.
action allow. So if you want to
Okay.
keep any other destination also, you can add it here.
Okay, now
Destination address.
allow me half a second just to analyze it now. So in the security policy, you're gonna say any address coming post NAT zone, okay, will have to go to that is going in the DMZ zone, should go through that pre-natting destination, which is that 122. So if it's going, if he wants to go through that, allow it. Okay, I got it. I
Yes.
got it. Yes, yes. Thank you.
So we can check it in your environment once finished, right? Configuration destination net. How will you configuring it? Untrust. This is your net policy. Whatever you are configuring in net, this is the net. So how will you? This is source zone, untrust. This is destination zone, untrust. In netting, if you remember, right?
Okay.
Netting, everything will be untrust, right? This is pre-zone. When it comes to translation, we will have something. So destination address will be your actual destination address, which is deployed in DMZ. So this is we have configured. Now it comes to translation packet. Sorry, yes.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Translation is something which we need to declare most of the things. So here we will enter the translation IP address.
Got it. Okay.
Let's go to the third thing. So destination at port forwarding configuration. Port forwarding, this is the one, port forwarding. So in port forwarding, what you will be doing is, let me just remove that. So port will be used. You will enter here translated IP address. IP address, either it is URL or IP. So you will declare the port. Destination address translation, you see, right? You will declare the port 8080 used when the destination server is listening on a port, then the well-known port, other than well-known port. So we are defining any other port which we know. So you need to specify port as well in netting.